Welcome to the IRS Supermarket of Life. Trying to go ahead and regurgitate IRS codes to our clients. Usually I get glazed over looks for them. So let me explain it in a simple story. It takes a few minutes, but you'll understand everything you need to know with regard to the federal estate tax system. So in the IRS Supermarket of Life, everything inside of the supermarket is subject to death tax. We're just talking about death taxes now. And let's say we have a husband shopping cart and a wife shopping cart. We have a checkout counter, also known as an IRS auditor. When you check out, when you pass away, the IRS wants to know to the penny how much you pass away with. Then we have the parking lot. Parking lot is death tax-free zone. The goal is to get as many assets from inside the supermarket out to the parking lot. So in our plans, I always make the joke that the husbands always check out first in our plans. You can do whatever you want in your plans. So husband checks out first, and when he checks out, let's just say for argument's sake, all of the assets in his cart are at $5 million. And the IRS person is going to say, what do you want to do? Well, the husband has two options at that point. And that would be, first option is he can use his coupon. Everyone has a coupon of $5 million, and actually it's more now, but let's just use $5 million. So everyone has a coupon of $5 million, and you could say, use my coupon. The $5 million gets wiped out, any tax gets wiped out from that. Husband takes all those assets out to the parking lot. Under option one, no tax was paid, $5 million was taken out to the parking lot, and the husband used his coupon. That's option one. Option two, husbands say, you know what, I don't want to use my coupon, I'm going to leave everything on the belt, let my spouse pick it up when she checks out, and I'm going to walk out of the IRS supermarket. In the second scenario, there was no tax paid, but there was also no use of the coupon. So there was no tax due on that side. So in that situation, let's say wife is doing her own shopping and she has $5 million of her own, and when she checks out, she uses her coupon of the $5 million, gets that money out. The issue is that $5 million that husband left to wife in that scenario. So I was assuming a $10 million estate. Under the tax laws, that $5 million will be taxed at 40%, and that's due 9 months from the date of death of the surviving spouse. So what are the teaching points behind that story? First one is, with good basic planning, get double coupon days at IRS Supermarket. Use both coupons. Make sure that you're taking advantage of what the IRS is giving you. The second point is the coupon. That coupon number keeps changing. Okay, that $5 million number I was giving you was the number that was passed under the prior tax code law. The tax laws just changed in 2018 where they doubled that number. Okay, and so now the coupon is actually $11.2 million. There's some indexing for inflation going on. So now with basic planning, I can shelter $22.4 million under the current laws with good basic planning. And that covers a lot of people. If you're over that, that's a good problem to have, and we would want to make sure that there's estate tax planning with regard to that. That $11 million number is actually built into sunset. They put a sunset provision saying we're going back to that $5 million number back in 2026. So any good plan needs to be updated routinely, and you got to watch the tax man because they rear their head up every once in a while. I use the year pretty much 2012 or 13. If you've got your trust done before then you have an income tax issue, because all the estate planners back then were worried about estate taxes, and they structured the plan to save estate taxes. Now, estate taxes aren't as big of a deal because of these higher coupons or higher exemptions. And where they get you is on the income taxes. So if your plan doesn't have some key clauses or provisions to make sure that there is a step up in basis for your beneficiaries, then you're gonna have some issues. So if your plan has been before that, or it doesn't have any issues with addressing the concept of portability, which is the new concept in the IRS tax code, then you need to have your trust reviewed. If you have any questions with regard to the estate tax system, visit www.insightlaw.net.